all the troubles of the past, they are focused on what the future has in store. And due to its wealth of beautiful gemstones, that future looks very prosperous indeed. Mozambique's come a long way over the last couple of years. It's a very colourful country. All the clothing's colourful. The people are absolutely wonderfully hospitable to us throughout the country. And this is an area where we get beautiful morganite from and beautiful tourmaline. We're now about some 5-6 kilometres away from the mine, so I'm going to jump back in my car and let's go and visit one of our first mines. The main reason for my trip to Mozambique was to visit my good friend KK's mine near the small village of wuxuu, which is one of the only 2 mines in Mozambique with a license for mining Paraíba Tourmaline.
90% of the guys that work for us here, this is the first job they have in their whole entire life.
Wow, it's incredible.
We pay here from 4,000 to 4,500. Even the ladies that work for us. But the locally salary is at 2,500. Meticais.
Yeah. So that's more than the local wage?
Yeah, it's more. It's
wow.
Almost double, isn't it, Andre?
Yeah,
almost double.
So I was reading that sort of 80% of the population are subsistence farmers, so they earn nothing. Then the government then have a minimum wage if they work for a company, so that's 2,500, and then you pay almost double.
Almost double.
That's excellent. Paraíba Tourmaline ranges from neon swimming pool blues to an electric greenish blue. What makes this gem so different to other tourmalines is the presence of copper and to a lesser extent manganese. It is the presence of these elements that give the gem its glowing appearance. The discovery of Paraíba in Mozambique was incredibly significant, as only 2 other deposits have ever been found. These deposits in Brazil and Nigeria have both since been exhausted, leaving Mozambique as the only place in the world where Paraíba Tourmaline is currently uncovered. The mining process takes a great deal of time for very little reward, as the yield for Paraíba Tourmaline is incredibly low. Firstly, the digger scoops away at the topsoil until a layer filled with pebbles and quartz is reached. This is known as the cascalho.
The cascalho is the quartz.
Okay.
That it is, they come a little low and then come large, and then a small one, and here a little large, and then goes like this. And then we have the second one. And
so these different geological events, they're different alluvial deposits from different millions of years apart.
Million years. But there's something funny here. You see the white thing here?
Mm-hmm.
Probably be some pegmatite.
Yeah.
There is one opinion of some geologists. They come in here.
Mm-hmm.
They said here was a big pegmatite. They went up, they went down. They went up, they went down for billion years. So in all this area, the 200 or 300 hectares is full of a tourmaline. Full, I mean, every 4 trucks that we wash a day, we produce 100 or less of tourmaline. And that tourmaline, only 5% it is Paraíba.
So 5 pieces a day, maybe.
5, yeah, probably, no more. I wish
on
it
a good
was the
day.
whole thing.
So all this excavation just to get 4 or 5 pieces of Paraíba.
4, yeah.
That's why we're not seeing a lot in the market then.
No.
Because it's gone in. There's none coming out of Brazil, where you're from. There's, Nigeria, I believe, is all finished.
Brazil is finished. Nigeria is finished, and this year. But this doesn't produce as much as they did for the little beginning.
Yeah.
The little beginning was a big pocket, was a lot, and there was 10,000 men, and they took everything.
There were 10,000 guys here.
10,000.
That is probably why in 2005 I had a lot of Paraíba.
Yes.
And now, I mean, I'm not seeing many workers here at all.
No, not at all. Those 10,000 guys here, they do like this. They come here, they're working here to take Paraíba. And then they find some ruby in Napopoli, so they went there. Now they find some pink tourmaline and namitiu, so they all them go to there.
I mean, you're an expert in tourmaline. I've been to your mines in Brazil, now here in Mozambique. In sort of sort of, if there was a scale of rarity, where do you put Paraiba against sapphires, against rubies? It's just a different league, I take it.
Yeah, the really truth is this. When you find 1 ton of a sapphire and diamonds, you find 1 kilo of a Paraiba.
1 ton to 1 kilo, yeah.
1 ton to 1 kilo. This in the near future, if they don't find another one, this is going to be completely over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a bit like Russian Alexandrite. When it's gone, it's gone.
It's gone, it's gone.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah. What's happening now is we're taking where there's a chance of finding the Paraiba. 2 scoops out of the big mechanical digger here, taking the 2 scoops to the washing house. We'll do this about 50, 60 times over a week with the hope of finding 1 or 2 pieces of Paraiba. This is then taken to the Lavaria, where all of the scree is washed through a series of different steps before it is passed to the gem sorters to search for possible gemstones. Every time the ladies at the sorting tables find a pebble or a stone with any colour at all, that potential gem is placed into a safe before it is given a final check at the end of the day. Even after all of this hard work, only a handful of likely Paraiba tourmaline gemstones are found at the mine each day. Paraiba now is only coming really from 2 mine owners, and that is a whole day's collection. So diamonds are everywhere, but if you want a piece of Paraiba, then this is it. If you want
4 trucks.
Yeah. If you want a piece of Paraiba that was found on this day in July, that is probably the only 3 or 4 pieces in the world.
Yeah.
In the world. It's incredible. Always try and work with miners that are environmentally friendly. KK here in Mozambique, he's replanting manioca trees, he's replanting bananas, and wherever he digs, wherever he finds gemstones, afterwards when he's finished, when the bulldozers have all gone, he's replanting lots and lots of trees, literally thousands of them. And he promises me in 10 years' time, when he's finished with this area, it will look more beautiful than when he started. I mean, I'm really impressed what you're doing here. The water looks really clean, and I'm always concerned about the environment with mining, and you're doing a great job. How have you got the water so good?
Yeah, because first of all, when we got the mineral rights for 25 years, we figured that we're not here for 1 day. So we have to begin to do all the right things. So we made up 5 lakes. When we wash, they goes to the first one, then goes to the second one, as you saw. Then go to the third, go to the 4th, the 50th, and then come to this one.
Brilliant. And just the fact you can see fish, you can see